y'all doing today? So I'm just getting a little message from Spirit, and it's about understanding perspectives and switching perspectives. And it really is about understanding how we choose everything that we want to have happen to us, and how we perceive it as a reaction, but it's actually a choice. So in my understanding, once we subconsciously, an interaction happens that makes us decide that we want to get upset about something because it's reminding of us of an old trauma or an old pattern or something that we never fully dealt with. So once it clicks into that trigger, then our subconscious, which is the field of absolutely everything that has ever been or will be or could be, it's the field of creation itself, which is in a wave format, not a particle, so it's all possibilities in superposition at once. But once we get one of our subconscious triggers that's creating some form of interaction with that field, it collapses that field into a reality where there is going to be something that would get us angry. So we decide subconsciously. I'm not saying that this is a conscious decision, but we'll make the decision subconsciously. I want to be upset about this. I want something to be upset about. And then your subconscious will create an event in your life that will make you upset. So if you're going about your day and something that irritates one of your triggers, then all of the sudden, because it's your subconscious wanting to be upset so that you can look at this pattern and heal it. So it's going to create another instance that'll further trigger this. And this stems back to the theory of a manifestation. And that's when you hold a thought or pattern in your awareness for 17 seconds or more, it will start pulling in other experiences that are at a vibrational frequency match. So one little thing that happens that upsets you, if you go into that anger, that upset, those emotions, and you're sitting there feeling it and continuing to feel it, it will pull in more experiences into your waking conscious perception that are going to make you feel more of this trauma. And this is a defense mechanism, from my understanding, where it's your subconscious trying to help your conscious mind see where it's hurt and where it needs to be healed. But when it's not coming all the way up to our conscious perception, it's just creating these events. But what we don't realize is that we are choosing the creation of that event because we wanted to be angry. So normally what I try to do is, when I'm experiencing something that's irritating one of my triggers, and this can go in multiple different directions. It doesn't just have to be anger. You could be getting frustrated. You could be whatever that is, that if it's influencing a trigger for you. I'll ask myself, why did I want to feel angry? Or why did I want to feel frustrated? Or why did I choose to have this experience happen? Because whether or not my conscious mind is wrapped around that I chose to have this happen, it is something that my subconscious has chosen for me based off of the interaction that I'm having and based off of my current ability to have presence with interactions. And that really is how we heal and transcend above a specific pattern, is when you get met at that choice point where you would have used to have chosen to get upset or to get triggered or to get frustrated, and you're able to have the presence within yourself to just be still and to just, with non-judgment, to just be aware of what's happening. And through that awareness is what allows these emotional attachments of being upset and wanting to get angry. It's what allows those to be transmuted and to go back into the self and to be turned into something new. So it's once we create that space, that awareness of it, it allows us to separate ourselves from it and not become so attached. Like, this is not like I'm angry. It's not that you're angry. It's that your awareness is experiencing anger, or your awareness is experiencing frustration. But realizing that that is just a cloud that's passing by in the sky of my awareness. Our emotions are just visitors. Sometimes they're always coming and going. And sometimes they don't go, but that's because we don't let them leave. We close the front door and we were like, no, I want to sit here and talk with you for the next 10 years with anger, because we don't want to let ourselves feel and to go back to those original memories, whatever made us feel that way. So normally when we feel those emotions, it is trying to lead us on using vibration and harmony back to any kind of blockages that are for us. So this is really like when our triggers, and things that cause us to be triggered, it's like white blood cells of spirituality, because it's helping us to heal. It's like pointing us in the direction of where our healing is necessary. So yeah, Spirit just really wanted me to touch on that perspective of, understanding that when experiences are happening in our life, it is a choice that we have made, whether or not that's a conscious choice. That is, it can go back and forth on that, because there may be things that our subconscious is hiding and is keeping away from our conscious mind, because it might literally splinter our conscious perception of reality, or who we think that we are, or maybe we're not ready for that depth of understanding at the current moment. So it will do that out of protective mechanisms. It wants to keep us safe, and it wants to, your conscious awareness to be safe and to not be like frayed in any way. So it will only ever give you the healing that you're ready to receive. So that's, another reason why it's important to cultivate that dialogue with our subconscious, where we're doing that healing work, and we're doing specific prayers and creating tangible stuff that our conscious mind can touch onto when we're doing our prayers and doing our healing work. Allows us to cultivate that relationship with the known and the unknown realms, and with the conscious part of ourself and with the subconscious part of ourself. So it's allowing us to walk that middle path and to bring in both sides of the duality of the conscious and the unconscious, and kind of be the center line between those. So yeah, Spirit really just wanted me to kind of touch base on that, and my perception of understanding perception and understanding how we call in specific things into our life and why. So yeah, I love y'all so very much, like all of the much, So yeah, I love you, fam. Hope y'all are having a wonderful day, and blessings from the boy and the big guy that resides within every single one of our hearts. I love you, fam. Have a great day.